I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
What do you mean? No regrets.
Avoided.
Yeah, I'll catch you later. How you doing?
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
She's gorgeous.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
I'm her friend. Well, she doesn't get, like, power hungry.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
I'll try.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Oh boy. Might have some quick time answers to deal with here. Shouldn't be inebriated. One of the dumbs is gonna have something to say. One of the dumb brothers. Tweedle? No, not dumb. Tweedle brothers? Tweedledee? Tweedles.
You've come a long way.
Find out what his story is.
You must be tired.
The Crooked Man's lair. Night. Somewhere. Somewhen.
And if my envoys are correct,
Okay.
you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Hostile.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Yeah, chill.
You want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'd like maybe to ease into this maybe with a drink.
Gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
Let's try and play nice.
Scotch.
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down,
So there's
Jesse.
this silver in there.
Well,
Careful then.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. Kill those women.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
I don't need evidence. Oh god. Jersey.
The servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally.
That's
I just
not
want to
what we
settle
do
the
here.
issue for you. and to assure you that it's over with.
I already know who did it.
You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Yeah, because I get it, like he didn't do it by his hand, but he's like
You really
the
shouldn't worry
ringleader.
yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Absolutely. I know it's not negotiation. I'm calling the shots.
Man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint?
I'm the law
and
here.
get out?
Tweedledee.
Want to be like your brother?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too?
Maybe.
Well, go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough.
If you shot me?
It wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Figured.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
Piece of shit.
You got what you wanted, so just
Sit down now.
Not without Georgie.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
I just
Georgie,
want to stare him down. Let him think.
The fact is,
Let him think what I'm going to do to
Georgie
him.
misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
Twice?
I want to make things right. So let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection
Not from me.
has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that,
You fucking asked me to do this.
and then
You told me
attempt to
kill him.
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this.
I think it is
You're
true.
just gonna let him do this?
I think he's telling the truth that he told him to do it. Now he's kind of like
So
just
what do you
doing like the power move, saying,
We're
I did no
discussing
such thing.
You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
what the hell?
No
Take
deals.
this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
No
Deals.
deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach.
Stand up straight.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people?
Like you
You're
think
really
it's like,
sell
I'm going to agree to this?
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
The
fuck out of
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm not leaving.
What are you saying?
What the fuck?
Like, I don't know what you think this was. Like,
Around this shit at
oh, yeah, okay, I'll leave.
Told you.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well.
Wow. With those questions and answers, get the fuck out of
To
here.
speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator.
Obviously.
Negotiate when you can just decide.
Here we go. Mirror? Oh, Bloody Mary. Fuck.
Did I miss anything good?
Not yet.
You all fixed up.
Oh, ow. God, cold cocked. Already Wolfie. Oh boy. They're closest. Oh, get the fuck off.
Over here.
Oh, I was gonna catch it. Oh shit. Oh, where the fuck are we?
You're done, Wolf.
Oh yeah, come at it.
Much done here.
I think he's got the knife. Ah, shit.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you.
Yeah,
I'll be
fuck
glad
yourself.
To see your
Kick.
insides turned out.
Kick it out. You'll find nothing but stones. Stabbed your friend. Stupid. Oh. It was fun. Let me see your guts.
Oh god.
How's that feel, Georgie? Oh, get down.
This way.
Oh, let's get out of here. Fuck with my investigation. Do it. Where's that go?
Come on, Georgie.
Beginning of the end.
Shit.
I know.
Sting? Good. Come here. Car chase? Oh. Sorry, we ain't got no traction. I'm still clicking it. Oh, what the hell is this? This is my life bar? Oh. Why are you guys clutch? Who's driving? Oh. They naturally just bang off each other? Buses? Oh, let's go over. Okay. Oh, nice. Lily padding it. Shit, where did they go? What were they even driving? Like a greenish... Oh, through? Okay. Little vantage point. Oh, I guess that's them. Oh. Like, is this his final form? I wonder if he gets turned into like the massive wolf from the picture? If that's even something he can do anymore? Oop. These QuickTime events ain't bad. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Oh, that was it.
Fuck! What was that?
It's me. Oh, that was the Crooked Man. Fuck. Ah, well, Georgie's first. Bang. Get through the window. Hey, yo.
I can't.
Yeah, nice try. With these claws. Ooh. Good job. Come on, let's get up. How heavy are you?
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Oh, yep. With the weight of his footsteps, it would sound like if I landed on that car, it would just spear it into the ground. Oh, they put it in a pie. Smart choice. Wouldn't think you'd go there. Oh. Found my phone booth. Changed back in my normal clothes. Let's check out the car first. Sure. A lot of blood on the ground. Oof. I got him good.
Holy shit.
He's a rat bastard. That's what he is. Chapter 2.
We can't
It's
stay
House of
here.
Straw. I know about straw houses.
I need a minute.
Okay.
You need more than a minute.
Shit.
I guess he's not as durable as the rest of us.
I hoped you'd come to your senses.
Please. You met me?
Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm gonna rip you apart.
Had to say your goodbyes first.
I'm gonna rip you to fucking pieces.
Go on then.
Please, Sheriff.
After I get some answers.
Haven't you done enough?
Look at him. He's dying.
Hey, why are you protecting
You
him?
don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
Stockholm
You
syndrome?
can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look,
I said
know
it.
he made a few mistakes.
Few
We all
mistakes.
have.
What?
He made sure they
Few
couldn't talk to
mistakes.
those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking. You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too?
Delusional.
You know I
Oh,
did
yeah.
a goddamn choice.
Fucking delusional.
Fuck. I did what I had to.
So what? Survive?
You can't fucking blame me for that.
Yeah, you didn't have to do anything.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't.
All right, what's the reason?
Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled.
Okay.
But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it.
And you had to do it.
You know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with.
Still haven't heard the
I
reason.
fucking killed him. And I'd do it again.
So your skin or
It's
theirs?
not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me.
It's like a fucking child's
You
answer.
can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
Yes!
Not what I meant. I was just
I
trying
know
to.
what you're trying to do.
What the
You're
fuck?
still the one who pulled the trigger.
Dipshit.
Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
Am I taking crazy pills?
Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back
I gotta
Lily or
kill you.
Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
No, he's going down too. Like, you don't. Like, where's the
Come
confusion?
here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right?
It's not one person to blame.
It's all his fucking fault.
Some
What
weird.
was I supposed to do? You don't know what
Hey,
it's
Mark.
like, Big
Thanks for
Dick.
following.
How could you know? At the end
Should
of
I
the
hit
day,
him?
you're just like him.
Quick, Mark.
Coming here, talking about options.
Could have let him
Like it
go.
was
Yeah,
that
stop
simple.
fucking whining.
Complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but
Oh, but
you
it wasn't
chose
me.
not to.
It was the crooked
You know
man.
What the fuck you're talking about? If I freed them,
You'd what?
what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die,
Oh.
do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
She's involved?
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off.
Yeah, Mark,
People
sure. I'll
talked
get you the
about it.
Discord.
She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep
Let me finish this up.
quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
Promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
Oh.
Hell, Georgie.
Get the fuck out of
We
here.
were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Wow.
You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us.
But
or
you have their, like,
leave us.
passports?
That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
No, we're gonna, like, why is the decision right now?
doing?
I won't kill
Break
her.
the spell. Save the fucking day.
Yeah, find another
I
way.
told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can.
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this
Well,
is hard?
join the conversation, please. Like, step forward.
It's such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say?
Yes.
It's my life.
I said I'm not doing it.
Yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really.
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking
Oh.
that they can just do what they want with my life.
Say, what the fuck?
I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking
Vivian, I didn't mean.
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
So what did the Crooked Man do to get under your, like, under everyone?
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I
Gross.
took away from them.
Clean that up.
I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you
Oh.
doing?
Vivian, don't.
Oh.
Vivian, no!
Oh.
Fuck! No, no, no!
Gruesome.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
You happy now?
Shit!
I'm not saying anything.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just. Oh.
So. Georgie didn't want to free them because freeing them would would mean she would die. So the Crooked Man either did that to.
Get up.
Oh, look at those guts.
Get up! Don't think so, Bigby.
Just push them back in with your fingers.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He'll get worse than you.
For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it. Make
Don't
a
worry
promise
about
to a
him.
dying man. Give him hell.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the Crooked Man.
Got more things to worry about right now.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Did you put your hands back? It's kind of disgusting.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one?
Hurt him.
That's
Oh,
what you
Jesus.
do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
He
I'm
deserved
not
worse.
sticking around for much longer.
You deserve worse than this, Georgie.
I suppose you're right. No more games, all right?
Take that to the grave.
Know how this ends.
He still killed 2 people, man. Like, I mean,
I know what I did.
why am I the executioner?
Let's not draw this out.
I'm leaving him. That's what he deserves, really. I mean, he didn't want to do it for love, but still doesn't mean it was a horrible decision. Yeah. This is your punishment. I'll send someone for your body.
I'll send someone for your body.
Oh, cold.
Both of you.
Cold. Cold as ice.
Fuck you,
Heard worse.
piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm sure they're the 2 females that you killed felt the same way. Hey, Morana. On that night. Morgana? Phew. Let's see if I can Kobe this from here. Kobe. Let's say I made it. Shepherd's Metalwork. Shepherds. It's like a sheep pun? Like a farming? Like wolf sheep thing? Limousine. I'm glad I went to Georgie's car, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know. Good.
It's here, all right.
I don't know what I missed not getting here first. You know, I'm sure you missed something. I'm sure, like, if I went here first, I'd miss Georgie's whole interaction because he'd probably be dead. I know I missed something. Coming in here. Or not coming here first.
Of course.
I was always curious if you could do that. You know, like those flimsy, like, school doors, or I guess not school doors nowadays, but I remember as a kid, like those wooden doors, like horrible handles, and you could just wrench it down to pop it open. Or like the office doors, you know, those like just garbage. Promising.
Bigby Wolf.
Yes? That's
The
me.
big bad wolf.
Oh, stop. You're flattering me. Ichabod Crane, Bluebeard, Beauty, Mr. Toad, Jack Horner,
You used to be something.
Rose Red. Oh, me! Look at all the boxes of me! Why do I have so many? Am I that important? Nice. Man, I can't take a bad picture. They're following me. It's flattering.
They used to fear you.
Oh, the Crooked Man. Oh, let's see what the fucking... Let me take a little hiatus real quick. So I unlocked a bunch of these things. Oh, God, a bunch of them. Oh, Bloody Mary. The true history of this person is known as Bloody Mary. Is almost completely unknown, even to fables the most acquainted with his members. Her name, Mary, at least, is not up for contention, nor is her penchant for shocking violence. An inlaid resistance to magic and spells, a strange ability to use any reflective surface as a portal, effectively shortcutting space and time. Thought by Mundys to be the wailing apparition of a childless ghost, though the evidence of it is yet unseen. Silver bullets, wolf weakness. What's it say? The urban legend? The legends of the great magical wolf often make mentions of their weaknesses against weapons made of silver, and those tales bear out to be true. The silver bullet Mary shot Bigby with was not the first, but any of them could be his any of them could be his last. Any silver left in Bigby's body weakens his system, slows his healing, and can cause long-term damage. So did he get the ones out of me that he fucking, the doctor? Acting Deputy Snow White, with Ichabod Crane firmly out of the picture, and King Cole still absent. Where the fuck is that man? The task of leading Fabletown falls squarely on Snow's shoulders. She has performed many of the job's duties for a long time, picking up the slack for Crane, but now she's fully in charge of the business office. She has to deal with a new level of politicking she has not previously been exposed to. Donkey skin coat, hide in plain sight. Only the truly beautiful will fully understand the power of the coat that makes this wearer appear ugly. Has anyone worn it in front of me? It is the power to be invisible while still being unseen. Power to be invisible while still being unseen? Isn't that like a double negative? Unfortunately, its value can also be hard to see. But it is still a magical coat. To some collectors, that is enough. The Jersey Devil, Garden State goon. Not all fables who came to this world landed in Fabletown. There are those who are scattered across the farthest corners of the earth. And there are. Why does it seem like that period is out of place? I don't know. And there are those who simply prefer the Garden State to the Empire State. Such is the Jersey Devil. Reports of his appearance have varied, though most accounts make mention of leathery wings. But an encounter with his certain acts of legend have some many years ago temporarily rendered that feature absent. The Woodsman's Axe, enscrolled by druids. Why am I just getting that now when it's been like since episode 1? Once just a simple tool for felling trees, this axe became much more when it was enscrolled by druids and marking with their runes. But it's truly become an object of legend when the woodsman used it to slice the big bad wolf from nave to neck in protecting of Little Red Riding Hood. It may carry old world charm, but its simplicity of design make quality workmanship make it an effective tool or weapon even today. Is that John or Johan? Johan, the butcher. His name is often said the same breath as that of the baker of the candlestick maker of Fabletown. Ah, the baker, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, is that the whole thing? No. And like to those of the tradesmen, Johan the butcher storefront has served Fabletown for ages. Fresh cuts of exotic meat, even full signs of beef, and vigorous appetites of ogres and trolls. Wasn't it like all disgusting though? But Johan's business has fallen on hard times and fallen with the wrong crowd. As the quality of his products declined, produce, and his business turned into a front operation for the Crooked Man, some have started to wonder if they ever really knew Johan. That makes sense of it, like with the blend there. Bluebeard's money. One might think that Bluebeard donates funds to Fabletown's government for nefarious purposes, seeking special favors or to have a louder voice in the government proceedings. Why else would you? Really have your kind heart. But what he really wants is the stability and strength. I don't know if that's true. Because as far as Bluebeard is concerned, Fabletown exists to insulate him from the Mundy world. I thought he was like out in the Mundy world because he could be that. As much as his money can be a sword, it also serves as a shield. The Crooked Lair headquarters. Yeah, this is about that. Okay, cool. Occupying a desanctified church. This is one of the many locations of the Crooked Man's operations used to run the Fabletown underworld. Its lounge atmosphere makes for a comfortable meeting place unless you are an unwelcome guest. It is completely boarded up in the to the outside world, and the only way in is through one of the many portals marked by the door with the Crooked Man's Catherine wheel. Is that what that is? Crooked Man's Catherine wheel icon scattered throughout the city and elsewhere. The Crooked Man, crime lord. Well, I mean, he can't be innocent with a title like crime lord. The Crooked Man has slowly built himself into one of the most powerful figures in Fabletown. His operation started with the Crooked Sixpence and the Crooked House. Two things he cared about more in this than his wife and child, whom he killed rather than let them stand in his way. Jesus. In his rise, the Crooked Man has ensnared many fables in his criminal web, providing them with what they need, always at a high cost. He is cunning, persuasive, and ruthless. Tiny Tim, Sentry. Great Sentry. While many fables theorize that their longevity and overall well-being is improved by the Mundy world's knowledge of them, for a select few, that does not simply seem to apply. When a malady or injury is an integral part of the fable story, that notary can make recovery nearly impossible. That is what Tiny Tim thinks, at least. And no magical care or magic, rather, none of them that he can afford, can heal his leg. Huh. And no medical care nor magic, rather. So he can. Oh, interesting. So he's like that forever? Life on the farm. With this idyllic location and managed community, the farm would seem to be a welcome alternative to the ecking out in existence in Fabletown. But those who have lived there see it as very differently. They see it as what it is, a prison, a place where they are free to be who they are, or do what they want, or do whatever they please, except leave. Well, I mean, you gotta really think of them. What happened? Like, where were they from originally? And like, what was the exodus that kicked them out? 'Cause, I mean, at what point you really have like an alternative? I mean, I don't think I've really learned much about the exodus, unless it's further down the list. Anyway, it doesn't help that the Fables, who appear human, do not have any to worry about being sent to the farm. They always seem to fill the leadership roles there. Vivian's story, the girl with the ribbon. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in the death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by a spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but was constantly worried about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas is the nice man Georgie? Despite her pleas from him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled the edge of the string, Vivian woke up and saw what her husband was doing and panicked and pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furiously, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized, I guess it wasn't Georgie. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring safety to isolation to the risk of another betrayal. There's the train. So, is that Vivian's story? Like, having that curse on her? So they used that, like, her story on other fairy tale women, apparently? Is that the deal? The Puddin' and Pie, Vivian and Georgie's place. Vivian and Georgie met during the Exodus, so in the homeland. So wherever the homelands is, whatever the fuck happened there. I mean, that's the reason they can't. Oh yeah, whatever. I just don't know what the fuck the Exodus was. Vivian and Georgie met during the Exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living. With what little money they had, they opened the Puddin' Pie. Well, must have had some money. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but I'm sure it was profitable. But they figured it was a better place to be in charge. It was better to be in charge of a place like this than be forced desperation to work at one. Well, at least you had the funds to open one up in the first place. So they must have used her. So whatever curse she had. So are there women out there now, like, with the fucking free, like, randomly from that curse since she pulled it off? Or was it just literally the women, like, under the employment of the Crooked Man? Or, i.e. Georgie?
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
I feel like they've used this recently. Oh, making silver bullets, huh?
Silver.
Great.
Big bad wolf.
Oh, shit. Morning.
It's about time you showed up.
Oh, hello to you too.
Take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Well, maybe if I got here, I could stop her from making the bullets.
Here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to.
What took you so
I
long?
leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
No, it
Get
won't.
out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Just hit her. Fuck it. What? Oh.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your
Yeah.
mother ever teach you to fight proper?
You're no woman. Arr. No one answers. What's the Exodus? Watch out for anything reflective. She can hide in it. Okay. Well, yeah, she's obviously gonna be up here. Maybe not the best choice. Maybe we should have stick somewhere low. Ugh. How are you with heights? Oh, walking? Am I walking now? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, boy. Poor choice, Christopher. Poor choice. Ah! Ow. God. What do your wolf eyes see? They're glowing enough. Should be able to see in the dark. Can I keep going, please? Oh, ow! Fucker! Ah! Blocked it. Oh, shit!
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Coward. Ooh. Ooh. Could you reapply your glamour? You're horrifying. Oh, shardy. Ah. Grr. Oh, get down. Oof. God, her just touching you must cut your skin. Oh, come on. Ah! Get off. Throw her. Oh, we're both going down. You okay? Oh. Fully turned. Might as well kick it up a notch. My chest. There you are. Can't be very stealthy with all that cracking going on. Oh! Oh, of course there are gonna be reflections of her. Ugh. You first. You're closest. No, get down. Oh, why? Oh, get out of here. Backhand. Owie. This ain't going good. Oh, God. This ain't going great. Use some help. Oh, whoa. Get off. Ah. Oh. Shit. Quit slashing at me. Ooh. Oh. That's the wolf I was wanting to see. Oh, shit. Get off. Smash. Bite her. Sweet. You riding me? I ain't no fucking pony. Oh. Fuck you. Pull that off. Oh. Get him. Get her. Ooh. Sing. Crunch it. Damn, it's huge. What do you want? Come on. I can take you all. Oh, I'm gonna blow her house down. Oh, I'm on a huff. I'm on a puff. What a powerful wolf. Just giving really strong wind. from both ends. Tail up. Ew. Ah! Oh! Get him! Smash! Ah, did he get my eyeball? No. Good. Nice. Is that the original? Can we smash it some more? Fucking cool. Where was that for? I should have done that more often. Right from the get-go. Right fighting Woody. Giant wolf. Ready to stop the fight immediately. Ah, my clothes. You're next. It's like, oh my god. You have amazing posture for being the Crooked Man.
Bigby, you look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Oh.
This gun holds 6.
5.
This next time.
Okay.
Before you
Touche.
do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Okay.
You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
Why do you want to go there?
You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me.
Who's the law here?
There's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Where's my precaution?
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Yeah.
I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Then what are you?
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to
try and talk your way out of this, huh?
But just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Look at those shoes.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean.
About justice.
Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because
Why
those are
don't
two
it?
very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Georgie.
But he also points the finger at you, sir.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Dawdle?
You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Well, Miss White did want me to bring him.
Rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it.
But
if you don't mind.
I do.
What do you say?
Do fucking mind.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Yeah, just cuff him.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Just cuff him.
And your punishment will follow.
I'm assuming the well? If it goes well. Chapter 4.
I know.
The Witching Will
Do
Chamber.
something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
If he says he's coming, he's coming.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours.
Don't I look okay?
You got into some trouble.
What's that supposed to mean?
Place. And after what happened with Mary,
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse.
Wow.
You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised.
Why are you surprised?
Did well, but that, you know.
I did well.
Glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Okay.
Yes. What are you waiting for?
Go ahead.
You killed Lily.
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone,
The floor is yours?
your attention. Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
It's not a huge community, is
The
it?
Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Say it gave the order.
Is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute.
I'll explain it for everyone else, thinking how stupid it is.
Who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
To the Foot Empire.
Still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So
Kinda.
you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything.
Yeah, we
We'll
go.
deal with it later, but right now you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
I'll let her finish.
Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
I do.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support
It's
for
okay
the
then.
forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come
involved.
on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crappy.
They're responsible.
You know you're responsible.
Should have joined
You've
in.
been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
I'm a part of the
Man
community
has
too.
committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself.
That
And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly.
Yeah, otherwise we're like a
snap judgments,
mob.
No more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
It's not like he can really run anywhere.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met.
You have the floor, sir.
Don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is fucking bullshit.
You've always been a bit of a powder keg.
Someone Georgie said.
Time before something like this.
He's not like, oh, Georgie said it, so it must be right.
Pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered
Sure.
your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
I wouldn't call that help.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the...
You had them surrounding you. If you didn't think there'd be an issue, then they wouldn't be there.
Sometimes it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
They didn't want to protect you?
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She
Lily.
wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Snow isn't to blame.
Snow?
Don't blame Snow. She had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And
sure as shit not through Crooked Man.
right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
And the Crooked Man supposed to make a buck.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best
Say we can do better?
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you.
If you admit,
People like him.
like, yeah, it wasn't great, but we
The
can.
Crooked Man's
Now that we know.
exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life.
Yeah.
You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way,
He never cared about any of you.
die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
Being on top.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him. even now.
But once we shove him down that fucking well.
Contamination of this town is over.
Yes.
And those girls will have their justice.
Yes. Look at all my friends.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm...
Semantics.
But I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
What about your history?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your
Are we
history?
done?
All you've
Okay.
done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe.
Nothing like
I mean,
substantial?
It doesn't feel right how we're doing this.
Oh boy.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Where are you going with this? They're saying like I didn't fucking pull the trigger.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
She didn't tell me to kill.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
That was justified.
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me?
You
It was
fucking
them.
shot me.
Who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where have
internally.
I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
What?
Maybe
I didn't touch the
he's
man.
Right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
That was Bluebeard,
You should be held accountable.
who doesn't work for the government.
Not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides,
It's a
Crane
contract.
was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
From who?
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened.
So Georgie just decided to do it?
Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to
Everyone
mean?
shut up.
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
This is how it's always
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers?
But who took more?
Treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Oh! Help! Help us!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's she doing here?
I'd like to. I need to say something.
Can you step away from him?
Kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Go ahead.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years.
Here we
Let us
go.
hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what?
Oh, she's free from it now.
Turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly
Yeah, she killed
irregular.
herself.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Yeah, she wanted all you free.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa. My
don't
name
know your
is
name.
Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it.
Yes.
Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
This confirms
The
it.
only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you know?
5.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Chang.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
A well is waiting for you, sir.
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What'd you expect?
What?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
If I stay silent, someone said wait.
What are you talking about?
He's
Oh, maybe that's it.
guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him, lock him up forever, somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of him.
Too dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I
Vote?
hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Yeah, vote. Democracy.
What do you
For democracy.
Calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
What about me?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
And executioner?
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure?
Really?
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Shit.
Just do what you think is right.
You're not gonna like what I want to do to him.
Yes, Sheriff.
God, it's time. Throw him down the well.
I think is
Fuck.
right.
Rip his head off.
Fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Oh! Oh, fuck you! Oh, damn it! Oh, my... Oh, well, this is kind of what I wanted to do anyway. Wow!
There you are.
Here I am.
Hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
I gotta.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live.
Until you fucking touched me.
You're going to miss me.
Oh, really? I gotta pull the trigger? Ooh. 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 Am I gonna let you go? Ooh. 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 Teasing him. Ooh. Ooh. Careful. Ooh, he almost going. Oh, fuck. All right. See ya.
I won't.
He must have had no breath in his lungs when he did that scream. Ah.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Maybe that's why she didn't want to lock him up, because of like all the fables they're losing. You just can't keep someone around if they're just a massive pile of shit. Chapter 5 of 5. The north wind blows. The Woodland, the Woodland? The Woodland luxury apartments. Who's humming? Beast?
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you.
Oh!
I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
Oh.
I think I've lost count.
I thought it was Toad's kid in
Are you
Glamour.
gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Or is Toad's kid name Flycatcher?
This fucking lie.
Who's Toad's kid's name? Hello?
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left
Sheriff
his keys.
Wolf? Thanks.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Over dinner? Damn it.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Is their book unlocked?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Just doesn't give a fuck anymore. That pork ass. Who's in the penthouse? Well, I guess that was where Crane lived. I think. The Webb and Muffet Market. Oh no, it's not.
I'm going. Jesus.
Why no glamour, Toad? I gave you all that money.
Minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Fucking. Yeah, try to help.
Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Ah, don't tell me I feel worse.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could.
I'm busy.
She was
No.
So
Sure?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one.
Oh, it was the
best.
bugs? Yeah.
It's a willow beetle. That's
TJ.
a good one. They're cool. 'Cause
That's so
when they're
weird
little,
gift.
They have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
Hitting on my
What's it
woman.
like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
Good thing you're not people.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Your dad broke the rules.
Choice anymore.
Hey, you will be safer there.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around.
Yeah, right.
and a nice
You'll fucking
river
love it, man.
So you can swim all you want.
I hope.
Daytime?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice.
I mean, what a frog living in an apartment building in New York City anymore
Been
anyway.
there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know,
Fair.
would you?
I've seen the pamphlets.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Must be missing.
I don't know. He must have run off. Bullshit.
But technically, I did see him walking away from me, so I'm not really lying.
Saying goodbye?
Oh, look. Still wearing the thing? Wouldn't you want to rip that shit off by now?
Hi.
Hi.
I mean, you must be loving this weather.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh.
Like a duck in the rain.
Yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems
Since it was like yesterday.
to be able to. It's just.
I understand.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna take it off for. Look what you pushing these people through these like emotional moments.
Listen,
Gotta work that shit through themselves.
I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Oh boy.
Not sure where to start.
Don't throw some like curveball at me.
Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
Okay.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out...
Okay.
I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Hang on, let me wait for this train to go by. Begged for mercy. Told on him, huh? Okay, let's see what the fuck else you gotta say. Oh, the big wolf. The big bad wolf. Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot-tall wolf. In addition to this iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. His father's the North Wind? For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormal long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Interesting. Is that as far as it goes? Mary's loyalty, part of the job. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun, obviously. Fabletown Justice. When a criminal is captured in the Fabletown, a traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these type of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. The New Order. God, what is this, like Star Wars? With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow. We still haven't seen the guy. Has officially appointed Snow White as Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming since she is instrumental for the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many fables made it to the new world safely. She's also been doing the work of Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Sheriff Bigby. This is the first time getting his thing? Wow. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. Well, what's he doing around there? With the Fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage into Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with the lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. I'll read that again. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form. Okay. Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You sold your friends out. Trying to protect them?
Just trying to protect them.
Right?
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man.
But then the Crooked Man told him to kill him.
Oh, God.
Just give her a cigarette.
Here.
Thank you. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait.
What, killed her?
So Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Shouldn't have lied.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
It's not really a
Especially
technicality, is there?
that
So, I mean, you're going off the
Faith
faith of,
tried to
not
warn
faith,
Lily.
but the faith of
She wasn't
Georgie
with her
Porgy now.
scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
That piece of
Just
fabric.
hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
I didn't notice any.
So you
That didn't even come up at all.
started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer,
What do you mean?
we do it in silence.
Whores?
And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That won't happen anymore.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
Sure will shit try.
Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
No one's ever fucking happy.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
Big bad wolf.
But they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us. Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was.
He attacked me.
Where I'm standing.
Thank God he
you
attacked
did
me.
the right thing. You've been
So I kind of
doing
like
this job for a
put the
reason.
final nail in his coffin. Hey.
Doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
That's nice to hear. 2 less frogs.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh, you want to bet? Bust out in wolf form.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
What?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
What? Wait a minute. Was that really the Little Mermaid? And why? I don't think she was. I mean, you don't know how everyone takes, like, a fucking, I don't know, trauma like that. Why she was still wearing the ribbon. She said she was doing it, like, out of a... I mean, why would it be out of habit? What the fuck? Maybe the curse isn't broken? Huh. Something ain't right there. Wow. Did other people just decide to kill him? Did you and the Crooked Man... did you give the Crooked Man a trial? Everyone did. It seems like almost everyone did. How did you punish the Crooked Man? Throw him down the well? Wow. It's pretty evenly. Was it throw the well, rip his head off, or lock him up? How did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? 98.5. So what? 1.5% are like, ew. No. What are your last words for Marissa? I hope you've done some good here. I'm questioning that. Narissa. Maybe I'm not catching something. Special stats. Beast. You lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. Bluebeard, you fought him after the interrogation. You gave him a drink. You helped him avoid the farm. Deceased. You took him back to the witching well. You tossed him down the witching well. Confiscated Dee's money while he was in custody. You killed him. You left him to die. You smashed up his place. You gave her money to fight for the woodsman. Drank with Glenn. I wonder what these special stats signify. Maybe for the number 2? Jesus. Oh, shit. So, I mean, you had to have believed... I mean, she lied about hearing it from the Crooked Man's mouth. But, I mean, just having... I mean, Georgie did it because of his love for... What's-her-face? Was it Lily? Is that her name? I can't remember her name now. And on his deathbed, he basically admitted that the Crooked Man gave the order. So you have to either believe he would actually want justice for it, or he's just trying to get him killed because he either didn't like him or... I feel like that's far. That's a far reach. If someone stabbed, dying. Yeah, I mean... And of course the Crooked Man wouldn't admit to it. He would step back on his own words to save his own skin. At the end of the day, he's probably a coward. I think he might be like another cog in the wheel, you know what I mean? Or I don't know. It didn't seem like that was all of it. Ah, well. I guess we'll find out in number 2.